Hey, what's up, all the people? This is Ridiculous Badger coming at you. Let's go over the news. Dear pilots of New Eden, evacuos will undergo maintenance and blah, blah, blah. Will take approximately too long to complete during this time, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There's a lot this week. There was nothing last week. The week before that was only a little bit. So here we go. I guess the holidays are over. New features. One, you now cannot fire on your own drones in high sec. So this was an issue where if you targeted your drones or if you attacked your drones, then in high sec that you would get concorded. Concord would come and you would lose your ship. And it's kind of ridiculous. So they're fixing that. Great. 2, now instead of being consumed by the system, the ISK from expired buy orders created by the insurance system will now return to the insurance pool. This is a fancy way of saying I believe that less buy orders are going to be created. I believe. I am not sure. This is really weird wording. We're going to have to wait and see what happens, and people are probably going to have to ask the devs, and the devs are going to explain about like this new wrinkle in the insurance system that's quite frankly ruining the game. 3, there are now Japanese and Korean preferred language options when setting up a corporation recruitment ad. Great. Awesome. 4, secondary confirmation is now required when deleting an existing saved location. Great. Yeah, I mean, look, sometimes when you're flying around in space, it can be difficult to click the right spot, so don't delete stuff by accident. So thanks for the usability improvement. 5, the default estimated price has been modified for several items. This is really cryptic. They need to get better about the estimated price. 6, oh, that's my cat. 6, the full range of interdiction spheres around warp destinations has been adjusted from 1,000 kilometers to 300 kilometers. That is so much better. So before you were able to, if you put a dictor 1,000 kilometers off a gate, you were able to pull people off their warp path. So now they've changed that to 300 kilometers, which is much better, for like active, I guess for active gameplay, I should say. Otherwise, 1,000 kilometers is very little you could do. And it was probably just elongating an escape, or I don't know. 300 is, don't make me travel 1,000 kilometers, Eddies. 7, improve the rotation animation of the strip miner model while it's mining. Great. 8, navigating to an unanchored / destroyed Astrahus will now correctly go to the original Astrahus location. I don't know what an Astrahus is. This has got to be a translation fail. Maybe someone could tell me in the comments below what an Astrahus is. 9, saving the current location while inside the station allows you to now enter that station using autopilot. I thought they corrected that several weeks ago, actually a while ago, but yeah, there were probably some bugs that prevented full correction. Now we have full correction, hopefully. 10, kill mail notifications are now sent faster after the kill mail has been generated. Yeah, sometimes it'll take upwards of a couple of minutes, and yeah, that's still fine. Give it to us. 11, saved locations can now be filtered to display only the locations in the current systems instead of all the saved locations. This is a pretty big usability increase. It's already hard enough to live in Null, and without the interface of a PC or computer, being able to navigate. So yeah, whatever they could do to make it easier, filtering down within a system will make it a lot easier. As I know in my corporation, we've been using header text in order to organize the text, and it's not helpful. It's not as helpful as being able to filter. That's great. 12, the cargo hold volume of all 48 industrial ships is now 20,000 meters cubed. I am not sure what it is right now. I'll have to check. I think that's an increase. Yeah, that's a pretty big increase. 13, corporation diplomacy, alliance diplomacy, and alliance list of loading has been optimized, graded. I don't know if this is a fix for everybody showing up newt for a split second, when you're out in space, or maybe just helping to navigate the screen in the corporation screen. 14, star charts and sovereignty mode has been optimized. It's really actually difficult to to navigate that mode right now. So I hope this is going to make it easier to see who has SOV and where that SOV is. 15, the redemption fee valuation now uses the system's valuation. What was he using before? And this needs to be updated much quicker. It's still not like a usable system. Were they having like 2 separate valuations? Like, do they have multiple databases? It's kind of ridiculous. 16, activating a skin will automatically apply that skin to the ship. Awesome. So I guess they took out a few extra key presses there. 17, added a new bookmark feature that could generate bookmarks from saved locations. I don't know what this means. Like, does it mean that you can share your bookmark with someone else? We're going to have to see what this means. Because saved locations and bookmarks, that's the same thing, right? 18, now you can view contracts owned by the corporation and contract. Great. Why didn't that come out with corporate contracts immediately? 19, added a feature to allow you to initiate a contract on behalf of your corporation. This type of contract uses corporation assets and corporation wallet for trading. Awesome. Like, that should have been day one of the game. Increase the member limit of custom channels to 500. Again, yeah, I think it was at 100 before. It might have been before. It might have been 200, but there should not be 500 even. I think is too low, but whatever. It's a start. Yeah, I think 500 is too low. I don't. I mean, it's hard to chat in those channels, but, you know, people skipped alliances and are on coalitions and, like, mega coalitions and super PACs. You know, even 500 it's too low. Fixes. The estimated Plex cost shown in the insurance page should now be correct. Look, good on you, NetEase, for not burying this stuff, you know, under, like, a lot of space paperwork, but that's dumb. Like, it should have always been correct. 2, ship mode icons won't display on the insurance compensation page anymore. Okay. 3, prices on buy orders where there aren't any estimated market values available can now be modified. Okay, I guess we're going to have to see exactly how that interface works, but there are plenty of items where there are 0 buy orders on it. I guess this is like, I guess it like enters the valuation, the market valuation or something. But, you know, really, NetEase should take this as a hint. If there are any items in the game that are currently active items that drop and there aren't buy orders on them, that means there's not enough players in the game. And there's a lot of these items. So, like, I wonder what NetEase is going to be doing. Well, there aren't enough players or the market is not active enough. So, like, I wonder what NetEase is going to be doing to make it more viable to use the market. Because right now it's like a desert, man. The market, it's crazy. 4, the wording for the Capsuleer Outpost delivery system rules has been optimized. It's great. You know, again, awesome. Increased localization is always good. 5, fitted modules should now stay online after switching ships. Yes, they should. They should have before. 6, fix an issue where drones would target other players in high sec under certain conditions. That, if you knew how to do that, I completely missed this one, but if you knew how to do that, that means that you could get other people concorded. So, good that they're correcting this stuff, but it just gives me ideas for stuff I should be looking for. 7, fix an issue where transfers would fail sometimes due to the transfer reasons being too long when buying items in bulk. Transfer reasons. Huh. I know that there are issues where sometimes, like, you can't search for, where you couldn't search for an item. Maybe you couldn't make a contract on an item, or, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one.